Jerusalema ikhaya lami ilondoloze.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this very quick demonstration that just is all about a bot that we've built to demonstrate how to book a meeting. We meaning Apek Group. Just a very quick overview. One of the things that we at Apek Group tries to do is to enlighten people on how to ensure that they're using their Microsoft apps. So in this demonstration, we've literally built a very basic bot that allows you to book a meeting by using a no-code approach to say. So the apps that we've used here are literally just Power Virtual Agent, Power Automate, and as you see here, SharePoint Online. So what I have here is a page that has been built in our site collection within our test tenant. Um, so we're going to be using this for demonstration. Please remember to check us out at apecgroup.com. Also techblog.apecgroup.com. On our tech blog, we typically share a lot of just insights on how to do various things, leveraging your Office 365 and talking about project management, so on and so forth. We also share a lot of cool things via LinkedIn and Instagram, so make sure you're following. And also, we offer free consultation and also free proof of concept for those that are very interested in solutioning apps or internet solutions for their organization. All right, so we're going to try to keep this as very short, sweet as possible. Like I said, I've already went ahead to build this page. It's kind of set a layout. So what I'm going to be doing here is actually embedding my um, bot. So what I'm going to do is to get started, I want to make sure that in order to be able to embed this bot, um, there's some site settings changes that needs to be in place. So I've already kind of opened up the site settings page here for this particular site collection. And as I am an admin on this page, I'm going to be looking at the site collection administration section here. And what I want to do is go to the HTML field security option. So when I click on that, it takes me to a page that, as you can see, I've actually already selected it, allows contributors to insert iframes from any domain. So you want to make sure that this particular option is selected. I've selected it already in my case. So I'll click on OK. All right, so I'm clicking on OK, even though I've already selected it before. And I'm going to go back to my page here. So now I'm going to go into edit mode. Going into edit mode allows me to drop in my bot. So I'm in edit mode, and what I want to do is add a web part. And the web part that I want to add is an embed web part. So for this case, I'm actually going to be using the iframe tag, so I can set the width, the height, so on and so forth. And in preparation for the demonstration, I've already kind of prepared this tag, so I'm just going to go ahead and copy it here, and I'm going to go ahead and paste it here. So you can see I have my source, which is the web bots that we've created with Power Virtual Agent. I've kind of already set the width, the height, and allows it to resize to fit the page. All right, so I can see that this bot is here, so it's the Apek bot. Um, we've called it the Apek bot. You could call it anything you would like to call it when you set it up in Power Virtual Agent. All right, so in this case now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and publish this, and now we can see that we have the bots here. So now let's get into the demo. The demo is to book a meeting. So the logic here that we've written is I want to tell this to book a meeting. All right, and let's see what the response is going to be. Did you mean create a meeting? Yes. So I'm going to select yes, because those are the logics that I've put behind. So now it's asking me to enter my email address. I guess he just wants to confirm. He wants to confirm my email address and also make sure it uses it for the Outlook emails that we're going to be receiving. So what I'm going to do is I actually have this test tenant email address here. So I'm currently logged in as Megan. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste this here because I am Megan for today. So I'll select this, enter it, and now it's asking me for the title of the meeting. I'm going to call it Meeting with Megan. Okay, and I would go ahead and enter that information. Now it's asking me what's the start time. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say 6 p.m. on Friday. So now it's asking me to be more specific. As you can see, there's a past date and a future date. Well, this date is today, actually, 24th, 6 p.m. today. I'll select this, yes. And now it's going to ask me for the end time. So I'm going to say 7 p.m. on Monday. Okay. So now it's giving me a previous date or a future date. So I'm going to select future date. That is one long meeting. So now it's asking me to enter the email of the user that I want to book the meeting with. In this case, I'm going to enter the email of the admin because I have access to that so you guys can see what that would look like. I'm going to enter that here and then I'm going to hit enter. So now it is going to ask me, oh, okay, look at that. It's giving me the confirmation. Your meeting name, the start time, the end date, and the person that I have invited to this meeting. So now the meeting is pending approval. You receive an email once approved, and this meeting will be added to your calendar. So I believe what's going on here is that this meeting invite has been sent to this particular person, and once the person approves the meeting, it will then be on my calendar. So one thing I actually did not mention earlier is that we built this bot along the line of someone requesting for support tickets. Maybe they want to book a meeting with a support agent, right? So in this case, they've confirmed their email address and then they've entered the support personnel's email or maybe the support group email. So whoever is in that group or whoever is that particular person will receive their confirmation. So now let's go ahead and check to see if this person received. So now if you notice, I'm using the administrator account. So I've checked my email by going to a different browser to be able to ensure that I'm logged in as this admin person, right? Admin. All right. So I can see that this request came in. So when I click on this here, I can see a one-on-one support. So what's going on, like I mentioned earlier, is that we use a Power Automate. So there's a Power Automate flow sending off this request. So now I'm going to select this, if I can select. Awesome. And then you can see Megan as Megan, I've sent this request on this date, and now there's a little note to the administrator saying, "Hi, administrator, you have a support meeting request. The title is Meeting with Megan. The start time is this date and the end time. Do you want to approve to confirm your availability?" And if this tech person is available, they can click on approve and they can add in any reason if they want to, or just submit. So once they hit the submit button, they're going to get another email to say that this is already added to their account. So as you can see here, another email came in to this admin account, and now it's saying that this meeting is now added to their account. So I can go ahead and RSVP for it if I want to, even if I've approved. But let's check on Megan really quick. So let's go back to our browser here. Okay, and you can see Megan also received an email. Dear Megan, your request has been approved. A meeting has now been created in your calendar for this. So remember the meeting date was today at 6 p.m. Let's validate to make sure that that happened, right? So let's look at the calendar and voila. What's the time? Okay, let's see here. Okay, what's the time? 6 p.m. Oh, sorry, it's actually right here, 7 p.m. So you can see the meeting is up here, meeting with Megan at 7 p.m. If I click on this meeting here, you would see that you're the organizer and obviously the admin hasn't responded yet, but they were actually invited, okay, and they've approved it and it showed on their calendar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the admin here. Excusez-moi. I am going to go back to the admin calendar and I'm going to RSVP and just hit yes, even though they've already approved it, to allow it to show on Megan's calendar. So I keep going back to my personally. All right, so if I go back to Megan here, I just close out of this, and if I just refresh, I would see that the admin has already accepted that meeting and they've RSVP'd for it. So a workflow can be put in place to just automatically accept the meeting should we need it. But you can see here the mod administrator have accepted it. Okay, so just kind of go over the logic again really quickly. The meeting invite was sent using Power Automate. Once it was approved, the requester received their approval. It then automatically showed up on their calendar because it was approved, and the admin person also RSVP to ensure that Megan can see that they've accepted. All right, well, that does it for this demo session. Hopefully, we were able to share some sort of insight on how you can um, build no-code solutions by leveraging Microsoft applications like we've done here. And we'll be more than happy to work with you or your team if you have any further questions on how you can further build this out to better fit your own business needs. Thank you for your time. The name is Yemi Bakre, and I am the practice lead for Apek. Thank you.
Jerusalema ikayalami